So, welcome, people. Welcome to the football corner, man. Welcome to the football corner. Welcome to the football corner. And my people, oh my god, have we got a stream for you today? Because I received some great news. Some great news about a club that I wholeheartedly hate. I hate them to the bare foundations of their club and what it was brought up on. I hate them. Yeah. So we're definitely going to be speaking about that, ladies and gentlemen. We're also going to be speaking about the title race. We're going to be speaking about who's going to win in this title race, what's going to happen, who's gonna come out on top. And listen, I have a panel here for you. I have a panel. So listen, let's get right into this. And I'm going to bring on my first panelist. The other two, for some reason, are running late. But listen, we are going to bring on the first panelist because, bro, I've been waiting to get this guy on the channel. You just saw him. You just come from his channel. Make sure to subscribe to This Is Football, man. Subscribe to This Is Football. And let me get him on, Mr. The Don Husam. How you doing, bro?
Big up to you, Sad. Big up to everyone in the chat. I told them to spam the chat with This Is Husam TV. We're taking over the Football Corner. So make sure you guys are all liking the video. Make sure you guys are all subscribing to Football Corner right now. Hit that subscribe button. Like this video as well because it helps the channel out. If you're wondering where Hamza is, let us quickly check. First of all, why am I not mod? You fraud.
He's a fraud.
You need to mod me right
You know what, Husam, bro? When it comes to this YouTube thing, I swear, you know how you get your dad and your.
Are you logged into your YouTube on your phone?
Yeah. No,
okay,
no.
Go on YouTube right now.
I'm logged in on my laptop.
Click on my name. Click add as moderator.
Okay,
Hold that. Thinking you're not gonna mod me, brother? The level of disrespect. Hamza's in a space there.
You know one of these ones where I'm an old man, so it just none of this stuff really connects with me, to be honest. But listen, let me make you a mod right
Is
now.
Hamza actually on space? Hamza ain't on a space. Are you guys lying?
There we go.
Am I actually mod? Imagine you modded someone else.
There we go. Okay. I did it.
He's probably doing one of his Glazers monologues right now.
Oh my god. But listen, I think while George needs to get here, guys, please smash the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000, but if we can get me to 500 at the moment, I would appreciate that. But I think while we wait for these guys to come, because I don't know what George is doing. And Hamza is just on his antics. This guy can't stay away from Banter in Manchester United, man, on spaces.
Is he on a space?
Addicted. I don't know. I'm assuming he is. If they're telling us that he's on a space, I'm going to assume that he is.
Bro, Rana, Rana, you're saying he's on a space. I went on his profile. Which space is he on?
He's in there.
He's in Sam's space. Let me go wave at him.
Space.
Qatar, go on Sam's space, wave at him aggressively right now.
Oh my god.
What a fraud.
You see how fraudulent this guy is, my people. He's actually fraudulent. Oh my god.
Yeah, 8:30. Yeah. But 10 o'clock.
It's not 8:30, it's 8 o'clock. Oh my god.
Show. Is it space or just on a YouTube? I think Saad's doing a YouTube. There's a show we're starting at 8:30. Yeah. Land your point, you bold fraud, man.
Oh my god.
Who Sam's in the space? I never knew who said it. Anthony, have some shame. First, remove that picture. I did, bro. It's not updated, bro. I
you know what? Yeah. Listen, while he comes, because I've just messaged him saying, "Get your ass in here, you fraud." But I think we need to speak about. I want to get your thoughts, bro. Just quickly, your thoughts, bro, on this amazing thing that's happened to us today, which is the Glazers pulling out of the deal, man. They decided to go with Ratcliffe. You know, it suits the club as in themselves, man.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah ya Rabb. Alhamdulillah, ashkurak ya Rabb. Those rats won't be taken over by Qatar. They won't be taken over. They can hold that respectfully, disrespectfully. And you know what? Ever since that ad, A'udhu Billah min ash-shaytan rajim, pact with the devil, A'udhu Billah. Ever since that ad, it's been downfall. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna say it. You can call me main character syndrome. You can say all that shit. Liverpool Football Club broke Manchester United. Ever since that 7-0, their life ain't been the same. Ever since that 7-0, their life ain't been the same whatsoever. They've absolutely... Big up Andre, man. Make sure you guys are subscribing to Football Corner and hitting the like. Listen, ever since that 7-0, their life ain't been the same since. You cannot tell me that their life has been the same since that 7-0 because we broke them. We absolutely ruined them. We genuinely actually ruined them. And it's a beautiful thing to see. And I cannot wait. And by the way, Saad as well is going to be on tomorrow, 8 p.m. for Al-Ahwa. Staffy and Umar are going to be there, inshallah, and Mo. So, you know, we're about to have a whole ass party. So, you know, stick around for that one. So, look, it's a thing of beauty. Oh, make no mistake, it's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely wonderful. No fan base, no club deserves pain like this more than Manchester United fans. Absolutely nauseating football club, absolutely corrupt football club, absolutely disgusting football club. So, you know, that's the thing. So they can hold that. You know, I hope they get liquidated. And I hope Sir Jim Ratcliffe takes them even worse to where they're at right now. So yeah, that's the thing. They can hold that. They can simply hold that.
Husam, you know, the thing is as well, yeah, they're gonna take 2 L's. They are gonna take 2 L's because I guarantee you, not only has Sheikh Jassim pulled out of this bid and he said, "That's it, I'm walking away." This guy's still hungry for the Premier League, so he's gonna be looking at other clubs. And I promise you now, it would not surprise me if he picks one of 2 clubs, either Spurs, because they're just a conglomerate for money. You know, the money's just coming into that place. So it wouldn't surprise me if he goes for Spurs. But more than that, he spoke about heritage and how he loves clubs with heritage. Do you know how much of an L it's going to be if he withdraws a bid from them, stays within the Manchester region, and goes over to the ports and says, "Oh, I want to see what clubs are over here. Oh, there's a club over there called Liverpool FC. How about I go and speak to the FSG? Let's give them a nice little bid, a 6 billion, 7 billion bid. Let's just flood it. The money that I was going to give to Manchester United, to the Glazers, let me give that to FSG. They'll take it. I really think they'll take the money and run. Because even now, they've already made the wrong decisions. The fans want them out. There's planes flying, all sorts, and big up yourselves for the planes that you have flying out there. But
yes,
there's planes flying, bro. Listen, these guys are not wanted there. So if any way they come out and buy Liverpool, this is gonna be a double-edged sword, bro. It's gonna go. They're gonna be getting hit from both sides. Pause. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with this because firstly, I see the downfall of Man United continues. Alhamdulillah that happens. And I see that they could go to United's biggest rivals. I'm sorry, but you just have to look at it like that. It's crazy. It's crazy the turn this has taken. And I'll be honest with you, they deserve it. You were right. Because as soon as they did that Shaitan advert with Roy Keane and he was sitting there and they were saying, "This is United, we're real."
Breaking news. Mo Salah refuses to sell Manchester United to Qatar. He wants to keep a majority stake in the club.
Oh, like a fraud. You know, I had breaking news. I thought, what?
Mo Salah refused to sell Man United, you guys. That's the real owner. It's not the Glazers. We all know.
Hey, that's crazy. Man said Mo Salah. Hey.
Hold that, you frauds. You frauds.
Bro,
hold
it. You guys at this moment in time have to be so happy. As Liverpool fans, you have to be so happy. Honestly.
Oh, I am definitely happy. And I hope, you know, I just want to say to the Sheikh, call me. You know, inshallah, we can get this sorted. Over here, we don't have devil worshipping ads. We good, we keep it halal over here, So don't worry about it. We don't do none of that shit. So call us. You get me? Let's buy Liverpool Football Club from FSG. Let's get these guys out and let's buy Liverpool Football Club. Let's spend this money. Let's win these league titles, brother. Let's take advantage of Klopp being here. Let's win the champs. Let's win the leagues. We're ready. Qatar, call me. And to be honest with you, thing is with the Glazers on a reel, I think people celebrated too early with the Glazers. I think people was celebrated too early with the Glazers. I think people were too ahead of themselves. I think people weren't patient enough. And at the end of the day, they know who their owners are, and they should have recognized who their owners are, and they should have just been a bit more cautious, if you would like, because we all interact with Man United fans. They all had the Qatar flags on their names within 2-3 days, and all of this shit, and they were all like happy and blah blah blah, and they ended up bottling it. So you know what it is like. We all interact with Man United fans, and they were the happiest fan base amongst all when this happened, specifically after the Liverpool links. But it could have happened to a better club. Let's see what this fraud is. Let's bring him here, because Hamza, you know how many people are waiting on Saad channel?
Is it 8:30?
It's 8, akhi. It's not 8
now.
Yeah.
8:30. Okay,
Yeah, akhi, here. You want me to show you the screen? Here, let me show you the screen. See this? See? Say hi to Saad. See?
Yalla ya akhi.
Saad, you sending me my WhatsApp, yeah?
I sent it already, bro. Just go on your WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yalla, see you, Hamza. See you.
Hey, Allah, he's a fraud.
Fraud!
Honestly, bro, I've never seen a worse fraud. Bro, how do you go?
By the way, he knows it's at. Let me explain something to you. He knows it's at 8:30. He knows it's at 8. Sorry, but he decided to do this on purpose. Make no mistake. You know what it is? Hamza loves spaces because he can troll like fully over there. So like he just had to take advantage of the opportunity that there was a space running, and he had to go get involved. It's simple as that. He's a liar. Please don't buy the whole, I thought it was 8:30, and he says it in a nice voice and shit, like, oh my god, I'm making tea. I thought it was 8:30. If you told him 8:30, he would have been late anyway. Like, why are you lying, Hamza? Like, why are you lying, bro?
If we said to him it's 8:30, he'd be at 8:45. So what's the difference between 8:30, 8:45, 8 o'clock? Bro, it doesn't matter. You're late anyway.
I promise you, next time you get him on the channel, tell him 8:30. I promise you he'll come 8:45. Promise you.
Oh my God.
Promise you 100%. He's like, oh, I thought, no way, it's at 8. He always does that. But anyway, listen, it's a celebration. Today's a day of celebration with Manchester United. That's a football club I have so much hatred for. And it's nothing more than they deserve. Their fan base, for the first 20 years of my life, absolutely nauseating fan base, absolutely disgusting fan base, can't stand them, absolutely hate them. So I'm so happy this happened. So happy this happened on a reel. So happy this happened. I hate that club, man. I hate that club so much.
The same thing over here, bro. The same thing. When we were battling them during the Alex Ferguson versus Arsene Wenger days, that's all I heard. All I heard is arrogance and just honestly, I built a hatred for them, and I'll tell you where my hatred for them properly spans from. It spans from my first official away day game. Guess what game that was, Husam? None other than a trip to Old Trafford to see my team get dogsed 8-2. My dad straightens me all the way up there to Old Trafford. We went to see Man United versus Arsenal. I thought it was going to be great. I was dancing. Bro, I went home that day. I almost wanted to cry, bro. And since then, I've had a hatred for this club. I still hate Tottenham more, but that's just because of it's in your roots. You have to hate Tottenham. Yeah. And also, I'm glad that you have this hate for Tottenham now. It's so beautiful to see, man. It's so beautiful
Their
to see.
fan base annoying me. Their fan base annoying me.
Now you see what we have to deal with every time. Now you see. But for Man United, they hold a precious, deep place in my heart. Yeah, they're sitting there comfy because at the end of the day, I want to see their club have a downfall that the downfall of downfalls. I want to see their club go down and keep on going down. Yeah, maybe not get relegated, because I still want to see them in the Premier League, but at the lower leagues. You know what I mean? The lower positions. I want to see them in 17th, 16th. They're battling every single season for relegation battles, you know, with Everton and them, man. But listen, he's here. The fraud, Hamza. Mr. Late. Let's get him on. Hamza. What you say?
Let's go. Huh? I am so happy. Sad.
Oh,
the best news possible. The best news possible. Sad. I was fighting these guys. Sad. It was annoying. Every day. Oh, I can't wait when Qatari buys over. It's finished for everyone. They made this theory when Qatar, bro, every day for a year. They change the audacity of these United fans to change, their football club into Qatari flags. Yeah, they protested, put Qatar flags in Man United. They refused to leave the stadium. They refused. They sat down in the stadium for an hour, thinking that everyone's gonna say, "Okay, Glazers have decided to sell the stadium, so leave the stadium." It didn't work. It didn't work. This is what you get from glory hunting.
Hamza, let me ask you a question. How many sheikhs are you gonna see now? How many? Because all of a sudden, Twitter, there was an influx of sheikhs. They just come out of nowhere.
Listen, they were hosting spaces. They were retweeting about Qatar is gonna take. They were, bro. They even went. Imagine the audacity of them going to Company House, and saying the director of the bank is 9 Holding Limited is on to Sheikh Jassim. He's already in June, 12th of June. These are frauds. Every United fan is a fraud in this world. Mm-hmm. This is what you get being a glory hunter. When you don't choose a sport because of an ambition, of a class. I love Liverpool because I love the Liverpool fans. They're passionate fans. I love Arsenal because, Arsenal had Thierry Henry, the great style. I love the football, the style. I love Man City because I just wanted to run riches. What did you support United? Oh, because we're winning. And then you trolled everyone. You humiliated everyone. All those prayers that we wanted your downfall is coming to now. Now we're seeing all those prayers that we've been praying against you. We've been praying for years and years. It's accepted. You will never come back at all. You are finished as a football club. You're finito. You thought you would come back. You're just struggling and you just beat Brentford. You thought Qatar are gonna. They were telling me Qatar is gonna take over in this month. I am shocked at the fact that the way that they were so happy that they thought they were close to being bought by Qatari. They were that deluded to think that Glazers would leave. Well, like that, they said Glazers will sell. Do you remember, Sad? Glazers will sell. Hamza, what are you talking about? Glazers are gonna sell, Hamza. Why, Hamza? You smoke. Don't talk to this City fan. He's not. Hamza. What they can't even maintain there's holes on the toilet. The toilets are leaking. There's holes on the roof. Hamza, they can't repair it. I said, if you wanna repair stuff, you get a plumber. You get the toilet. They can get a plumber. Glazers can get a plumber. There's many plumbers in London. They're playing plumber. You want to get a roof? They get a builder. They don't need Qatari. Oh, Hamza, but our training ground is since 1980 something. I said, it doesn't matter. Glazers are no. This is called testing the waters. Some remember I used that word. They will put it to test the waters. And what happens? Qatari was showing interest and they played with Qatar. Sheikh Jassim decided Hamza's right. All that TikTok video. Hamza, you're right. I'm done. Sheikh Jassim. Now Qatar. I've warned everyone now. Now if anyone sees Qatari flag, go to Qatar. Relax. Go Doha. Get Qatar Airways. Mwah! It's the best airline. I love it, wallahi. Chill out in Qatar. What are you doing? Don't go Barbados. Don't go Spain. Go Qatar. If you're a rival fan, when you go Qatar or you see Qatar Airways, remember Sheikh Jassim. Sheikh Jassim did the best things for us today, putting out the deal. They're done as a football club. Manchester United will keep Glazers and Radcliffe. Just remember, Nice is their brother football club. Nice is the owner of it's Nice. They're gonna end up like Nice. Eras come to an end, sad. They remember the era they said, "Oh, we will never swap Ten Hag for Arteta." Remember the conversation this summer? Well, now they want Arteta. Now the Kronke, oh, we will never get, we're getting Qatari. Who? You don't have anyone now. You don't have anyone. Oh, a lot of them are deactivated. What a shameless. I am so happy today. To me, I think they're done as a football club. They're finished.
But Hamza, what we have to speak about, yeah, is the fact that a lot of these guys came out, yeah. A lot of these guys came out and they told me they have to sell. They have to sell. I told Man United fans, listen, let's face it, yeah, you're saying they have to sell. The Glazers don't have to do fuck all. They
Yeah,
can
the Glazers
sit there
don't have to
and
sell.
hold the club. They don't have to sell. They're making plenty of money. They're taking millions and billions out of the club. Why do they have to sell? They have no reason to sell. They're selling because they probably want to go and go after like other business ventures. They're done with Man United. That's it. That's why they want to sell. They've seen that they can get double the amount that it's worth, and then go to
Radcliffe is there gonna be? Listen, this is how it's gonna happen. Radcliffe's gonna part the shares. I told you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, if Glazers want to sell, Radcliffe's gonna buy. The guy is broke. The guy is gonna take a loan. Man United is gonna end up like Leeds, and they're gonna go down. This is the story, and people will remember the mighty Reds. There used to be a football club they used to conquer, but the era comes to an end. Ten Hag told us, Glazers were smart. Glazers, bro. These guys thought that protest would make the Glazers leave. Deep is that. You guys, I knew, bro. What's protest gonna do? Oh, we broke down on United training ground. We stopped everyone playing. Man United, Liverpool couldn't be played. That's what the country did. We got the police. Yeah, come on, protest now. The police are there with tear gas. They'll stop them. Yo, you're going home. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna protest to get the Glazers. Glazers are staying 100%. I'm telling you now. Today has proved that fact that all United fans are frauds. I want you to believe that. United fans lie to all of you. They lie to all of you for a year. I've never seen anyone would ever change. Like, bro, when I had Man City, I never changed to Dubai Emirati flag. You know why? I know Emirati flag, but they were desperate. They were desperate. Even Sheikh Jassim said, "Oh my God, Hamza, you're right. These guys are so desperate. What's the point of buying these guys, man? They're worthless. These are glory hunters." Qatar, now I'm sorry, they will buy another football club. I know the football club they might buy.
Also, I don't know why they're acting like Glazers have to sell anyway. So like Jim Ratcliffe, if he gets 25%, why does Glazers have to sell the 75%? Says who?
They don't.
They can keep it if they want to. Who would force them?
Unless they want to. Unless they want to.
But that's my point.
I don't see
Who's
them.
forcing them to sell? No one. No one can force them to sell. That's the reality.
But Man United is such. The thing is, yeah. Before we move on from this topic, because I know celebrations are good, we're gonna have to move on to the title race because we need to talk about that. But Man United is a massive company. They're a global brand. So at the end of the day, money's just
a company now. That's mad,
bro. It's
but
a company. That's the way it was run. That's the way it's being run. It's a company. So they just take the money out of it. They just let the football inside just dies. So it is where it is.
But it might be a company like, I don't know whether you guys remember Blockbusters. Blockbusters.
Hey,
Blockbusters.
Woolworths.
Yeah, they were a great company. Remember, we used to go and borrow. We used to go and rent. Do you remember? We would stand in a queue, wait for the movie to come out, go on cinema. We couldn't go cinema. We're waiting for Rambo. Yeah? Rambo came out 1980. We're waiting for it in 1994. We go and stand in Blockbusters. We rent it out for £10 for the weekend. We take it home, but we have to return it. What happened to Blockbusters? Bust. That's Manchester United. Blockbusters is done. You will never get Blockbuster again. Man United is Blockbusters FC. They're gonna end. I'm telling you now.
No, 100%. But listen, I think George bottled it, so he won't be joining us today. But listen, we do need to speak about it. And
are they actually deactivating? By the way, sorry, Waves has put up a comment. He says, "Husam, the United fans are deactivating their accounts."
Yeah, Anthony is.
Hamza, you've been on
already-
Twitter today. Have they actually deactivated?
Yeah, already some of
I've
them
seen-
already deactivating. They already
Who
deactivated.
deactivated? Who? Tell me who.
Anthony is planning to deactivate now. There's another guy that we knew with Anthony. He's already deactivated. 3 of them already.
Average?
We can't find them. H2O cannot be found. Yeah. This
No,
guy-
he's disappearing. He's disappearing. Do you know what my evening? You know what I'm looking forward to this evening? I'm looking forward to going back on Twitter later on when I'm sitting having my nice cup of tea and biscuits. I'm looking forward to looking at that Johnny United video. Oh my god, it's gonna hit like crack. It's gonna hit like the purest form of crack you've ever seen on South Central Los Angeles. Yeah, that's how it's gonna hit. That
Why do
Johnny
you
United
think?
video,
Why
it's
do you
gonna
think
be
I'm
nice.
celebrating with a croissant? It's got celebration.
Hamza's always ready, bro.
This is croissant
Hey,
for me.
Hamza's ready, bro. Every time, bro. He's just got a croissant, bro. Hey, you're actually a joker. But listen, we need to move on. And since George bottled it, let's start off with Tottenham. And I want to go to the Don Husam here because I want him to speak about Tottenham because he's grown to have a new hatred for them, which, by the way, I said already, I'm very proud of him for having this hatred because it's amazing to see. Now he knows what I've been going through for years. But Husam, what are your thoughts on how you call them the so-called imposter who's among us?
I mean, with Tottenham Hotspur, it's not even an agenda. It's just reality. Who have Spurs played so far this season? Because people want to do context. Okay, let's do context. Who have they played? Brentford, draw. Man United at home, everyone beat. Like, let's be Crystal Palace beat them. Like, Brighton beat them. Galatasaray beat them. Everyone's beating Man United this season. And then they played the bottom 4 teams. Burnley. Chelsea beat Burnley 4-1. Chelsea beat Luton Town 3-0. Like, it's just, they beat the bottom 4 teams. We all saw the GTA heist, the robbery that happened against Liverpool. And after that, it's a 2-2 draw against Arsenal. Fair enough. You got a draw away at the Emirates. You celebrated like a win. But the reality is, I think, for me, I've got no problem with Spurs as a club. It's not like I hate Spurs. I just think the media are overhyping them right now too much for my liking. Too much hype. Ange Postecoglou, I think, is going to get found out soon. This next month, 2 months, where they have tough fixtures. They're going to play Man City. They're going to play Chelsea. They're going to play Wolves away. They're going to play Aston Villa. Not easy games. Not easy games at all. Like with Tottenham Hotspur, they're about to enter a difficult run for their football club. So, like, if that run is there, it's a long day. It's a long day for them if they don't win the games that they're supposed to win. I mean, Ange Postecoglou came out and said he's going to play the same style against everyone. If he plays attacking football against Manchester City, Haaland running in behind is going to be dangerous and deadly because they cannot stop that. So for me, Tottenham Hotspur are overhyped. I think the media is doing too much right now. Tottenham Hotspur media is doing too much, like sucking off Spurs. There's another, for the second month running, another Spurs player wins Player of the Month, and Ainge wins 2 Manager of the Months in a row. It's just disgraceful. Like, they keep sucking off Spurs, and it's just getting on my nerves now. It's just getting on my nerves.
You know what, Husam, as well, yeah? It's funny that you bring that up because when they play Man City, although I said that if they come against us and they play football, we're going to kill them. We weren't even on our game. We weren't on our game at that when they played us at the Emirates. Yeah, we were playing at a lower level, not our full potential that we can play. But when you come against City, and even you could see it against City, the way Arteta approached the game when we played them, he gave them the ball. They weren't expecting us to give them the ball or let them hold the ball and have possession at home. They weren't expecting it. So it threw them off at the start. So the fact that he's going to go there and actually play football, Man City loves that. Pep loves that. Pep will always say to you, come, play my football against me. I'll always come out on top. I know this game. Pause. But I know this game plan.
Right there.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I know this game plan inside and out, like the back of my hand. I know where I need my players to be. I know when they need to press, And City's press is unbearable. Even in our game, you could still see, even though we beat them, their press was still unbearable. They pressed 3 men on one guy, pause, and it's just
Don't overdo it now. خلاص,
bro,
just we
it's
talking
crazy. It's
football.
crazy. But yeah, listen.
By the way, when we
press is
played
crazy.
them before the red card, we nullified Madison. You're telling me Pep can't nullify Madison? He can. He
100%.
can. 100%. And if they nullify Madison, خلاص, final third, they're done out here. That's the reality.
No, and the thing is, you have to look at it like this, yeah. When Tottenham, with the whole what's happening with the media right now, at the end of the day, these guys are always on one end of the stick. They're saying, "Why is no one talking about us? We're doing it." And then when you talk about them, all of a sudden they let you down. And obviously not for me because I hate their guts in it, but they let them down, the media, and then they go and bottle it again and again and again. Yes, they're playing good football, but let's face it, you take out Basuma in their next game against Fulham, I believe they have. You take out Basuma from that team, Fulham can finish. Luton couldn't finish because they've got bozos in that team that they couldn't even hit a barn door, let alone score a goal. Fulham have got players that can shoot the ball. Willian will tear them apart. Without Basuma, I feel like they are a massive loss. And yes, you could have Maddison, but let's face it, what's Maddison without Basuma behind him just covering the centre backs? Do you know what I mean? It's a team. And those two players are very important to the way that they've been playing. Maddison and Basuma. You lose one of them, it could have. Look at City. They lose Rodri. That's Tottenham. Rodri. That's Tottenham's Rodri.
No, but
Basuma.
that's worse for Spurs.
Yeah.
If they lose Maddison or Basuma, it's going to be worse than City losing Rodri.
100%.
Because City at least looked respectable in the 3 games. I don't think it'll be respectable for Spurs.
I genuinely think that it could go bad for them against Fulham without Basuma. And listen, if Maddison gets injured at all, they just haven't got the squad depth unless they go and do something crazy in the January transfer window where they spend like 200 million and bring in the right players to come in and become backups to those players. You're not going to be able to do it. And listen, at the end of the day, fuck Tottenham, firstly. Secondly, Tottenham just, for me, they've always been the bottling club. It's funny that you can all laugh and say, ha ha, Arsenal bottled it, but these guys are the original bottlers. Every time they do something, they bottle it. There was a 2-horse race between them and Leicester. How do we finish above them? How does that make sense? How does it make sense? So these guys will always bottle it, and I love it. I love it when they bottle it because it's so sweet. With them and United and Chelsea, hopefully they carry on going down. Although they're looking good, we will have a brief moment to speak about them as well. But anyway, Hamza, what are your thoughts on Tottenham, man? What are your thoughts on Tottenham?
Tottenham are good. I think I've said it before in Samstran. They're like Leicester, but you have to listen. Leicester won the league, you can't take them lightly. That's the thing. But we know they're not going to win it. But I just want to make sure that they're under pressure. Yeah. Because what we saw from Leicester, but remember Leicester when they had that team and suddenly they were just sneaking there. Everyone was not taking. But you can see there's things that's giving me red flags. But listen, Ange he was good. He used to manage City Football Group. I think was he managing Hiroshima? No, what was the team there? Yeah, Marinos from Japan. That's the City Football Group. He came from the City Football Group guy. And when he went to Celtic, he was praising a lot of like Pep, and he looked up to Pep and whatever. He's done well with the manager. He's done well. He's a very good manager. He's done well with the squad that he's done. But the question is, they need to back him. Are they dangerous? Yes. Anyone is dangerous. But to me, I feel that, listen, they shouldn't be there. They shouldn't be there at the top. But we've seen teams at the top of the league and then they just fall off. If you look at the games that they got to come, their games are they're very dangerous. Like in terms of from if you look at the upcoming game, they've got to play City. They still to play Liverpool. No, they played Liverpool. Yeah, they played City. Chelsea, I think, will be a tough one because there's a rivalry. Man United will be away. I think they've got a small score to sustain that. If I was Tottenham, I'll throw everything away and I'll say, yo, 30 games left. Let's just concentrate in these 30 games. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll just concentrate in these 30 games because they're not good enough. And if they do, they can win the league. They can, bro. Because I saw Leicester did it. What makes Tottenham not to win it? What makes Tottenham?
No, Hamza, you can't compare. You can't compare that. That season,
Imagine Tottenham win the league.
where
What
Leicester won it. That season where Leicester won it, so many teams dropped off and just weren't playing to a level that was sufficient.
Leicester
No,
were good.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna come out and say that Leicester weren't playing amazingly. They were. They were amazing. One of the best teams in that league at the time. But let's face it, there were bigger teams at the time which were lower or had lower or performed lower than the expectations that were originally put on them. Yeah, you had Manchester City.
Okay, tell me the Leicester players that you remember how it was outstanding. Vardy, Kante, and Mahrez.
You had Mahrez, you had Kante, you had Vardy, you had Harry Maguire, who funnily enough we're laughing at him now, but in that
Harry Maguire wasn't there. He wasn't there.
He was in that team.
He wasn't.
Are you sure?
You don't remember? I remember them. Yeah.
Are you sure that Harry Maguire was not there?
No, you don't remember. Most people here don't remember them. They had Robert Huth. They had Wes Morgan.
They had Fuchs in the left back position.
Fuchs, Danny Simpson. Look at that. Yeah, Danny Simpson.
But these players were all playing at a good level, bro.
Oh, Danny.
They were all. Listen, at the end of the day, it's not just about looking at 3 players and saying that's why they won the league. At the end of the day, that team was performing like a well-oiled machine. Everybody was doing their part. Everybody was doing their part. Everybody.
No, but still, you listen. Spurs have Ange is a very good manager. I'm warning you, he's a very good manager. Like there's a lot of talk about him before 2 years ago about City. Oh, this Ange guy doing a Marino. He got them to play good, man, and they won the league, the J League. Yeah, but he's a good manager. I think. Listen, if Tottenham want to take it seriously, they're already out the Carling Cup. All they need to do is come out the FA Cup and then sign a player, and they can push. And all they need to do, beat you at their ground, draw to Liverpool, yeah, and beat United. And if they win those other games, bro, we're in trouble. Think about it. If they win other games that they've got home, they've got a lot of home games, you know. So if you look at their fixtures, they haven't got bad games coming up. Yeah. Look at the games that they got come up. Yeah. They got Fulham at home. They'll beat Fulham. They got Crystal Palace away. They might beat Crystal Palace. Tottenham versus Chelsea. They got a Chelsea who's weak. Wolves away. They could beat Wolves. Then they got Aston Villa at home. The next tough game might be Man City away. Yeah. So before they face us in 2nd December, they could win all their games. They could win all their games. You guys are not taking them seriously. Do you see that?
Listen, Hamza, I've seen this all before. I've seen it all before. They can win these games. Oh my God, the next 10, 15 games that they have are so winnable. With this team that they have right now, I saw it all before. They had winning managers like Jose Mourinho. They had Conte. These are managers that win. They win. They do whatever they need to win. And that club ruined their reputation. So at the end of the day, I've heard it all before. I've heard that they've had great managers. I've heard this. I've heard that. It's all bullshit to me. Until they show me, until I see the practical, I'm not going to sit here and listen to theories. I'm not going to sit here and listen to predictions because these guys have not shown me anything from the last 10 years to say that they could do anything. Nothing. The last time they won a trophy was 2008. That was the League Cup. The League Cup, which we're bantering Manchester United about because they want, that's all they won in the season. We're bantering them about that. And that's the last trophy that Tottenham won. Come on, man. I'm not taking these guys serious. At the end of the day, you sit here, we can say, oh my God, they got that Chelsea game is not going to be easy. That Chelsea game is not going to be easy, especially if some of these Chelsea players do get into a rhythm, start scoring goals. That Chelsea game is going to be a fight. a fight. We know that they both get physical during that game. They both go in for dirty tackles. That game is normally a fight. It's a scrap between both teams. So for me, I can't really sit here and give them too many plaudits because I have to see them do it against big teams. I have to see them go up against Arsenal again and Chelsea and Manchester United and all these other teams and do it again and beat them at their own stadiums. Yes, they beat us at our own, yes, they drew against us at our own stadium. But let me see them go to Anfield. If they go to Anfield and they beat, you're on mute, Husam.
Don't lie, they didn't draw. They won 2-2.
Oh yeah. You see, Husam is just taking a piss there. They literally won 2-2. They literally won
2-2. Don't lie.
If you saw how these guys were acting, it's like they finally. It's like how we were going when we beat Man City. We actually beat you guys. These guys drew against us. They were acting like they won the FA Cup final, and it was time to celebrate. I've never seen it. The club has such low standards. I know so many Tottenham fans that are solely just happy with seeing good football. So many of them. They just want to see good football. That's it. They don't care about.
But they've got a good manager. This is the problem. They've got a very, very good manager. I'm telling you now. Ange's a good manager.
But
Ange's very experienced, you know. Ange's very experienced. He's gone to and managed so many places, and he's gone to Celtic. He did well, but the style that they've played in Celtic, apparently, they've never played that good. And I remember, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm going to be embarrassed here. At one point, I remember his name was being linked to City. Because I remember, yeah? Yokohama, I think he was there for 3 years. He won honors already there. He won the league there in Japan, J League already. Yokohama had never won the league, but he won it by battering teams. And he changed everything there. When he left, they lost the league. So he's a guy with experience and he's a very intelligent guy. And look at Spurs. They're playing different football already. Yeah? You guys are taking them lightly. It's just that manager. And I hope if he gets his right players, if I'm him, I'll get 2-3 players. And if I get the right 2-3 players that they've got, bro, then they're dangerous because they haven't spent hurricane money. You know, they haven't spent hurricane money. So, and they're going to get backed in January. So if they get backed in January and get 2 or 3 players, then we're in trouble.
Hamza, they don't spend. But anyway, listen, we focus too much on this club that wins absolute fuck all. Let's move on to a club that actually wins stuff. Yeah? And let's speak about Liverpool next because I want to speak about Liverpool and I'm going to start this off because I'll be honest with you guys. If Liverpool can stay close enough to the top 3 and they can keep it within maybe 3-5 points even, if they go out in the January transfer window and Klopp gets a proper Liverpool and Klopp gets a proper DM, I think we're in danger. We're in danger.
Absolutely.
Because that's the only thing. Even now, the centre back partnership with Konate and Van Dijk
is good.
And Joe Gomez, what he's doing on that right back's position, it's like he's reborn. He's a brand new player. We're not seeing a lot of the stuff that he was previously doing at centre back. So for me, I'm wary about Liverpool because a lot of people were saying, the midfield is not good. I'll be honest with you, Sobo looks like an absolute crazy guy.
He's good. He's a good player.
And I'll be honest with you, McAllister, there's no way that McAllister is going to stay in that team. Gravenberch is kicking down that door. He's kicking down that door. He wants that starting position. And I'll be honest with you, Gravenberch poses way more of a threat than McAllister. I know McAllister looks so good against that Brighton team. How many times have we seen this where they come out of that Brighton team, they go to another team, and it's just not working out for them because they're so used to that system. Do you know what I mean? So for me, if these guys get a DM, they're serious. They're serious. They got one of the best attacks in the league, and the defense is not that bad, but still needs some construction to be done on it, some work to be done on it because they still need some help with the backups and that. But what are you guys' thoughts? I know Hassam's gonna speak about it as well, Liverpool, but they're dangerous, man. They could be dangerous.
Liverpool Football Club, in my opinion, look, here's the thing, my brother. Look, I think we're in a title race. I know we're in a title race. I've said this from when we first started speaking in the summer. This is something that it's not like you're hearing Husam, oh, shock horror. First time I've said that my whole life. No, I've said this like long time ago. You both have heard me say it. I just think we don't have what it takes right now. I said keep it close until January, and if we keep it close until January, buy a couple of players, we can win the league. I think we'll challenge, but challenging and winning are two different things. In order for you to win, you have to be 100% prepared. So when it comes to January time, I think we need to strengthen. And if we do strengthen and it's close in January, then I will back us to win it. But as things stand, I think Arsenal are going to win the league for me. And look, I think with Liverpool Football Club, I think we have the strongest forward line in the league. And best goalkeeper in the world, but the problem remains the defense and the midfield. The midfield, the problem is we don't have a DM, and the depth ain't as strong because Elliot, Curtis, and the rest are youngsters. Szoboszlai, McAllister, I'm very happy with. The centre backs, 3 of them are injury prone. We don't have a backup right back. One of the backup centre backs is also the backup right back. Robertson is up and down. He's either turning back the days and playing like 1920 Robertson, or either he turns his back to a cross like against Brighton and he costs us. So there are many different elements to Liverpool Football Club, if you would like. We're a nice puzzle right now, but not a complete puzzle, so that's the thing.
But the reason why I think Liverpool scare me so much is because of how Salah's been able to morph his game into something else that we've not seen before, where it looks like he's solely focusing on, okay, I've got a gunman up front, or so-called gunman. He keeps on missing chances, but I've got a proper strike up front, and I've got Luis Diaz coming in from the left, both players that can score goals. Let me try and be the guy who tries to assist them. He's still getting goals, but he's trying to assist the players more. He's trying to be more of the facilitator, try and help them get into the positions where they need to get to and trying to pass the ball to them. I feel like the fact that he's changing his game and trying to become more of a facilitator, trying to be more of an assister from that right side is going to be massive, because we know that Salah can turn it on like that. He could just turn it on and all of a sudden he scored 2 goals and he's celebrating in front of you. So we know that it can happen, but the fact that he's adding more and more assists to his game, it's
big
dangerous.
Chances created as well. He's
exactly
on 9 big chances created in 8 games.
Isn't that the best in Europe? I think that is. I think that was the best
created is a little bit fugazi stat, because it's when you pass to someone and they shoot, so they count that as chance created. But big chances created is basically when you create a clear-cut goal-scoring opportunity. And I think this season, even Waves, who's a Barca fan, and others, they're coming to me, they're going like, Husam, you were right. Salah's definitely not just a goal scorer. This guy been creating on some next-level shit. I think he's been the best creative player in the whole league this season, to be honest with you. You know why assists sometimes is unfair? Because Maddison has 5 big chances created, 5 assists. Mo Salah has 9 big chances created, 4 assists. That's the fucking problem. You know why? Because Nunes and them man missed them all.
If I'm a Liverpool fan and I'm watching Nunes, I would be so frustrated. I'd be like, why are you missing these chances? Even sometimes I'm watching it, and I will speak about one thing as well with Liverpool, but even when I'm watching him, because I see you guys in the Europa League, that's another thing that Klopp needs to relax on. Klopp needs to relax on playing these guys in the Europa League. Why are you playing all of these big players? Leave them. Just play somebody else. You don't need. It's the group stages of the Europa League. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna be getting outed in the group stages by all of these random bums that you're versing in Latvia and Uzbekistan.
Yo, chill. The countries we're going to the countries are not that bad. Belgium, Austria, and France.
Okay, fair.
The next one is Toulouse. At least it's in France, You know what I always, when the draw was happening, all I was thinking in my mind was the travel. No, on a real, when you're on the Europa League, you're thinking travel. Like, I don't want to go East Europe where it's like a 6-hour flight and there's time difference and jet lag and all that. When you go France, Austria, when you go Belgium, that's like an hour flight away from the UK. So it's not that deep, to be honest with you.
Well, France, you can get down the train. Hamza, what your thoughts on Liverpool?
Listen, I have more faith in Liverpool than Husam. You know? What is this fraud doing, man? Look at this guy. Why are you putting my face there with Iwoni and Messi? What a shame, man.
Yesterday I showed 4,000 people on the terrace.
Oh my God, man. This guy's a fraud. Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, your football club, I trust Klopp than Husam. And I know why Husam doesn't trust. Husam doesn't realize, Saad, yeah, that failure of Klopp not winning the league is embarrassment. It's really an embarrassment for Klopp. Like, imagine Arteta wins the league, and that means Arteta's got 1 league title and Klopp's got 1 league title, and the only thing that Klopp's got over him is the Champions League. But in terms of the league, they both won the same thing. Arteta's won the FA Cup, Klopp has won the FA Cup. Arteta win the league, there will be embarrassment or something. If I was you have to look at yourself and say, what's the point of this manager being here if a guy's never had an experience comes and wins the league? I believe Klopp is a very
Hamza, but can you be honest, Hamza?
I believe.
Can I just ask you a question? What did you win last season?
Listen, I believe.
Hamza, what did you win last season? 1 second, I will ask you a genuine question. What did you win last season? What did you win?
Huh?
Akhi, what did you win last season?
What did you win last season?
Won everything, treble.
Okay, you won the treble. You won the Champions League, right?
Yeah, the treble.
So the champion.
Treble.
So
I didn't win
No. I'm just talking about Champions League.
I won one.
Okay. I know you won everything. The Champions League, it matters. The Champions League matters. Listen to me. The Champions League matters. So you cannot say Arteta, to become like Klopp, he need to win Champions League also. So does Ranieri, all these guys. They don't have Champions League, so they cannot be compared to him. But that's why Pep, who should win Manager of the Year? Pep, because he won Champions League, yes?
No, he won the treble. Treble.
Yes, I know, but Champions League is included.
Yeah, but Husam, to win a treble, not many clubs has ever done it. He did what not many clubs in history.
Yeah, who's denying that? I'm saying Arteta versus Klopp. Arteta cannot be compared to Klopp until he wins Champions League.
But then if you speak to Arsenal fans, now, Saad, if I say, for example, I'm going to rattle a bit of Arsenal fans, a bit, yeah? Is Di Matteo a better manager than Arteta?
Bro,
no. Don't do that.
No, but what we're saying is the league. We're saying if what Husam is trying to say is if Arteta goes and wins the league, he's to match himself with Klopp. He still has to win the Champions League, the Super Cup, the Club World Cup. No. Hold on.
But that's not how life works. When do we compare managers domestically? Why, like what? Okay, so you want to go domestically. Okay, so is Ancelotti then like overrated because he only has 5 league titles, no? 6 league titles.
1 Champions League, 5 Champions Leagues.
See how he switched that. So when you want, it's domestically.
It's
but
it's only domestically when you want.
He's the only manager that's won the league title at every country. Every country.
That's not the point.
It's a big issue, man.
So you're agreeing that Champions League matters. So for Arteta to become like Klopp, let him win Champions League first.
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. If we're really comparing it, if we're working by your logic, is Alex Ferguson not better than Pep? We're not going to say that. Let me go see his roster. Let me go see his roster to see. By your logic, if we're only working domestically, and we're not comparing what he's done.
Domestically, I beat him. Domestically, beat him. Yeah, fact.
Wow.
No. 1 second. Do you think I'm going to be humble to cuss Ferguson? I'm humble to say he's one of the. When I say both of them are the greatest managers for a reason. But listen, at the end of the day, for me, I think Liverpool are dangerous. And if Liverpool are smart, they got a weak team coming up, bro. They're playing. Look at their fixtures, yeah. These guys are playing. I think Nottingham Forest, Luton Town, Bournemouth. The next 5 games is easy. They could overtake all of us. And you're sleeping here thinking that. I think they're dangerous. They're playing Europa League. Klopp has got everything on his side, Sad. He's got everything. And he's got Thiago has not even come back. Thiago Alcantara, who's the second best player, hasn't come back. So you have to focus. I think they are in a driving seat. Me and you, Sad, we're fighting. Who are you playing next in the Champions League? Sevilla.
Yeah, Sevilla. I think it's away.
Ask him who is he playing in the Europa League. Who are you playing Europa League?
He's playing Toulouse.
Bro, come on, man. Oh, what are we doing here? Well, this is a joke, bro, they've got easy.
Who are you playing in the Champions League? Red Star Belgrade, Leipzig, who were formed 10 years ago, and who else?
And Young Boys. Young Boys is the next one.
Young Boys.
Young Boys.
Oh, Young Boys. You're gonna do Young Boys prop. Don't be shameless, huh? Don't be shameless.
No, but Young Boys.
Are you gonna do a Real Madrid?
Who's this guy playing? Sevilla, Lons, and who the last team? Feyenoord.
Husam.
Wow. No, PSV.
Oh wow, what a champion!
Come on, man. Come on. Rate me. No, rate me. PSV is actually a good team, man.
Relax, man. Talk about PSV, good team. Relax.
You know the fact that Husam Zafi are Young Boys. Young Boys are the best team in Austria. You remember Basel and all that team, Basel?
You know how I know you're a fraud?
They beat Basel
from
3-0.
Switzerland, not Austria.
Huh? Switzerland, yeah, sorry.
Switzerland. You don't even know their country. You don't even know your country, you fraud. You don't even know the country, you fraud. They're not even
I didn't do my homework.
They're from Switzerland.
I didn't do my homework.
See how I just exposed himself.
Shit.
He's a fraud. You're actually a fraud, Hamza.
See why Hamza on Spaces waits for me to go pray to chat shit about my players. He knows I'm ready.
Ali, I ask forgiveness, man. Listen, I got it wrong there. But listen, at the end of the day, they're dangerous. Throw the Bournemouth in Carling Cup. Throw the Europa League until probably quarterfinals. They only got 30 games to play. They're very dangerous. You shouldn't sleep on Liverpool. You shouldn't sleep on Liverpool. I think
I'm never gonna sleep on Liverpool, but
guys, we are the dark horse.
Just quickly rounding up, I just want to quickly speak about Arsenal and Man City because listen, I just want to say I feel like this is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for us to beat City because that's unfortunately what cost us the league last year, is that we weren't able to get points home or away. They got 6 points out of us, guaranteed. So already you could see that those 6 points helped them get ahead of us in the league. So the fact that we've beaten them, I think it shows a maturity in the team for me, in the Arsenal team. And the fact that Declan Rice has come in and just absolutely killed it. He absolutely killed it. Since he's come in, I think he's been one of our best midfielders in the league. And just putting on performance after performance. I think he's got two, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Man of the Match awards. 2 already. He should have had a third. He should have had a third against Man City because I think he was one of the best players on the pitch. But listen, at the end of the day, I feel like we're playing very well. But I want to quickly get your thoughts on Arsenal.
Let Hamza go first because he's gonna be shameless.
There you go. There you are, Hamza. Let's go.
Listen, against Arsenal, it was a tight game.
It was not tight.
We were surprised by the lineup of Man City. No one predicted that. But at the end of the day, Rico Lewis did well in midfield. I don't think what you guys say about Declan Rice, to me, I've seen great footballers. Declan Rice doesn't make me say wow in football. Never in my life. Never would I ever say if a child was playing in field, I'll never say watch what Declan Rice does. Because I just see, listen, it's nothing special. When Rico Lewis was in the pitch, Declan wasn't bossing the game. Kovacic was dumb, making those tackles that he didn't need to do. He should have been red carded possibly. He was dumb. He didn't need to do that tackle. He then, Sad, you know why? He puts us in a bad position already. My guy's not going anywhere. You know what was so annoying about that? That game, we're bossing the game. We got Arsenal low. We nearly scored by Ake. He should have scored open chance. Oh my God. And then Vardy cleared off the line. And then Alvarez nearly tapping. We should have been 3-0 up. And then, my guy, this guy, the goal is on this side. My guy is going that side. And then you slide tackle him. And then I'm thinking, and then within 2 minutes, he does the same thing. I'm thinking, what's going on? Why are you doing this? And then he puts every Man City player on the edge. And the game was like, listen, it should have finished a draw. You never had a clear chance. You can brag as much as you are. Yeah. No one will say that basically you're a great side. Yeah. You're a bunch of like, you just managed to get a deflected goal, but your fan base are embarrassing. You're completely embarrassing. Like you celebrate on anything. You guys, if you get given, even if I give you guys like that peri mayonnaise, you celebrate. You think that's a trophy. Your fan base are so deluded into thinking that beating Man City on a deflected goal gave you chest. You should be embarrassed. Saliba had a good game, yeah, but to start calling Saliba the best centre back in the world and he's better than Konate and people like Diaz and Johnson.
He pocketed a Ballon d'Or winner. What are you talking about? He pocketed a Ballon d'Or winner.
Hard games
or so-called Ballon d'Or winner.
We've had hard games where we've seen players like what's the name? Like Messi having a bad game. Messi was having a bad game. And guess what? Suarez scored the winner. Neymar scored the winner. We've seen the triple. Messi was scored against PSG. Oh my God! Come on.
You know what? What is? I'm gonna find
it there in the picture.
No, it's embarrassing. Wolves fans never said Craig Dawson was the best centre back in the world.
But Hamza, you can't compare that because at least against Wolves, but against Hamza, against Wolves.
I'll finish, then you can rebuttal. Wolves beat us fairly. They created open chance, clear chances. You created zero clear chances. Wolves created 2 chances.
So what was the Nketiah chance? What was the Nketiah chance?
One was a deflected goal, fair enough, Ruben Diaz. But Juan scored a goal. Yeah.
First it was Nathan Ake.
Zero clear chances. Zero.
So what was the Nketiah chance?
Nketiah chance. My guy shot aside. How is that clear chance?
That's a clear on goal. Clear chance is clear on goal. You can see the goal and you shoot. Even if it goes
on, the goal's empty.
Guys, what are we doing here, Hamza, man? What are we doing here? What are we doing? This guy is so fraudulent because he sits here and compares it to the Wolves game. And he says, oh my God, Wolves never came out and said this and that. They never said that Dawson is a great centre-back. Bro, my centre-back got him on 0.00 XG. 0.00. So how can you sit here and compare it to the Wolves game when my centre-back didn't even let him get a sniff? And better yet, hold on. Better yet, when Haaland tried to chase a ball, my centre-back sat him down and said, sit down, bitch. You're my dog today. You fucking pit bull. You fucking bull, you Rottweiler. Sit down. I'm going to sit you down today and you're going to sit there and listen to me. I might give you a little treat in the air. And he has him jump up like that. So please don't tell me about none of this Wolves stuff. You can't compare it.
No, Wolves created clear chance. You're embarrassing.
Oh, we created the clear chances.
Dawson was
created clear chances.
Dawson was amazing. I swear. You know Wolves fan, they have shame. I spoke to a Wolves fan. He goes, I have shame. I know I beat Man City lucky. Why am I going to talk against them? I know Craig Dawson will pocket him harder, but I'm not going to. I said, look at this shameless fan base. Look at this. He said, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. They only scored a deflected. It was an even game, and you were lucky to have won that game. After the end of the game, the way you celebrated, it was embarrassing. Wallahi. Embarrassing for your football club. Disgraceful. You celebrate as if you won the league. It will come to haunt you because this might instigate Pep Guardiola say, okay, now we know we'll beat in our Etihad. We're beating you 3-4-0. Easy. You're not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? When you struggle against full of 9 men, how would I be sure?
Hamza, what happens if Rodri is gone again? and you all of a sudden come
You
up
beat
to the
him, man.
game
KDB's here.
and Rodri's gone. What
Your daddy.
happens?
KDB's your daddy. Your daddy will be back.
Okay, but Saliba
Arsenal's daddy,
is Haaland's
KDB
daddy.
is back.
Saliba's bro. Listen?
Speaking
to
of
this
daddy,
day
you guys,
don't
my
understand
son
it.
Staffy is waiting on me. So, look, with Arsenal, everyone already knows my opinion. I think they're gonna win the league. I think Arsenal are much better this season. Declan Rice, one of the signings of the summer. Hamza's just a hater. Haaland got locked up, and that's exactly why cyborgs shouldn't win Ballon d'Ors. The GOAT, Lionel André Messi, should be winning the Ballon d'Or.
Well,
Everyone,
Cincinnati.
big up to you guys. This is the
Cincinnati.
biggest stream on Football Corner. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you
Please do.
subscribe right now. We want to get this bastard to 1K subs. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like the video. Big up Hamza, big up Sadam. I have to love you and leave you because speaking of my son, you get me? My son, Sad. Do it quickly, do it. Sad. How you bottled it that badly, Sad? How you bottled it like that? Anyway, my son's staff is waiting for me, so I have to head out now. But big up to you, Sad. Debut
big
on
up,
Football
bro.
Corner. Everyone like, subscribe. Khalas, I'm gone,
appreciate
Hamza. I'm
that.
gone. And by the way, 10 p.m. inshallah, when I'm done with Staffy, I'm gonna start a celebration space. Everyone welcome. Everyone welcome. Come join them. We're having a whole party, inshallah. Yalla, see you guys.
We will be there, bro. We will be there. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it for coming through. Yeah. So Hamza, listen, you fraudulent guy. I don't understand how you can sit here and compare it to the Wolves game. There's no way. We had clear-cut chances, and you sit there and you disagree with the fact that we had clear-cut chances. The real thing that we have to discuss is why. Why were you guys so poor on the day? Is it because you're missing Rodri? Are you now a one-man team? Is your club a one-man club? What's the issue? What's the issue at
What do you mean
Manchester
one man
City?
club when we dominated in the first half? We should have won the
No,
game.
no. You dominated us by possession. You dominated us by possession.
You didn't create a chance.
And
How did you dominate that if we're one man?
Hamza, after the chance that you had with Ake and with Gvardiol, you did nothing for the rest of the game. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. My guy Declan Rice took the ball off Mateus Nunes. Do you remember that interception? Took the ball off Mateus Nunes. Said, sit down, man. Let me take that ball off of you. Let me progress it up the pitch. My substitutions came on. A ball over from Thomas Partey, headed by Tomiyasu as a substitute, to Kai Havertz, who lays it off to Martinelli, who is another substitute. All of them substitutes, pass to each other. And then Martinelli puts it into the back of the net. It was still a shot on target. That's why they gave him the goal.
So you're gonna win the league?
I think that we have a chance.
Not think.
Hamza, I've already explained this to you.
That's what I'm telling you.
Hamza, I've already explained this to you on space.
I did this.
Hamza,
we have a question.
Hamza, we have explained this to you on Spaces, and I'll explain it to you again. You have the ability to come out and say, yes, we're going to win the league. Because you have the history of winning the league.
But so you don't trust your manager?
No, it's not about not trusting my manager.
So they say
I have full trust in my manager that we can get to the league title and we can win it. But the thing is with you, I just have to understand what's going on with City. What's going on with Rodri, man? What's going on? What's going on with the team, with the players that you've brought in? Are they losing their touch in bringing these players in now?
No, they're not.
Kovacic comes in and he's a mess.
No, it's not a mess. He's brilliant.
He's a mess. He was a mess that game against us. He was a mess.
Made 2 stupid tackles.
He was a mess.
Yeah. No, listen. The thing that City are gonna do is City needed to make sure that they make. It's the best thing that's happened to City. Let me tell you one thing. I keep saying to you, and you never learn. I said it before. Yeah. A lot of you fan base, you have to respect Pep Guardiola. He's a winner. He's a winner. He's a winner as a player. He's a winner as a manager. Humble yourself. When all your managers are frauds, this guy is elite, man. This guy knows how to win. His blood, his DNA is winning. It's W. You think Pep Guardiola is gonna accept to come second? No. Does he come second? Hardly no. Yeah. What do you think is gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Pep Guardiola. Yeah. No, the biggest mistake we made. We make this extra. We've made this so much money from net spend. Forget, forget the prize money I won. I have entitlement to spend that 700 million. I should have spent that 700 million. We won 700 million from that last season. Plus all the spending that we bought players, we sold players, yeah? We should have got more players. And you know what? There's certain players they're not good enough for my club. There's not good enough for my club, I'll tell you that. I'm so glad. I'm sorry. Arteta's probably played with Barry Ferguson Rangers, but my guy played with Luis Figo. He knows Luis Enrique. He can just make a call and say, Luis Figo, hello. Hey, Luis Figo. You saw Man City played Arsenal here. What do you think? This Figo say, yo, get rid of that guy. That guy's a bum. Fine. My guy knows. He can ring Heritage now. He can ring Ronaldinho. He can ring King. He can know Schweinsteiger. He's played with Lam. People can advise him. He just
Hamza, how did your guy feel? How did your guy feel when he came second to Liverpool by a stretch? It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. It was a stretch.
Ooh.
So you told me he's not used to losing. He's never gonna come. He's never gonna lose.
He's not gonna. He's gonna win.
So what happened? What happened? What happened when he came up against Liverpool?
He's gonna win the league.
What happened when he came up against Liverpool? What happened?
He's gonna win the league. He's gonna win the league. Someone just put in the hot bottle. He's gonna win the league easily. There's no way I believe Pep Guardiola is not gonna win the league. Pep Guardiola is winning this league. He's humiliated each one of you frauds. Yeah, and I guarantee, no matter what happened, Arteta knows the way you sell it out. You're embarrassed. Guardiola beat me. Didn't look to be jumping up and down. This is why. Have some shame sometimes. You know, if I beat a team, like if I beat a team, doesn't mean I won the league. Why was the team celebrating, jumping up and literally? Why was your fan base jumping up and down? Why is your manager jumping up and down? Why is your fool, that fool that left Man City? He refused to shake Kyle Walker's hand. Why did he put his hand forward? Why did he put his hand forward at the end of the game? My guy refused to shake my guy's hand. Hypocrites. You're a small club.
At the end of the day,
about your football club. You're a small little club.
When it comes to 1 second,
all
Hamza,
this that you talk about,
Hamza, 1 second, because you can call us a small club. You could call us a small club, but you have 9 Premier Leagues. I have 13. 13, bro. So don't please don't talk to me about it.
1930?
Don't. Okay, yes. And what?
Let me
and
check.
What? Yes, we done a 3-peat in the 30s. And what?
No, you never did 3-peat. Yeah, you've never won Champions League.
We did.
You never won Champions League. You've never, bro. You've never won Champions League.
I'm not talking about the treble. I'm not talking about the treble. I'm talking about 3-peat. Winning 3 years in a row.
Huddersfield did 3-peat in a row. 23, 24, 25.
Oh my God.
Wallahi.
Oh my God. So why are you bringing up Huddersfield? We're talking about Arsenal and Manchester City.
1 second.
Yeah,
Sunderland did 3-peat. Aston Villa did 3-peat. The Wednesday did 3-peat. Huddersfield did 3. Have some shame, bro. Have some shame. You won the league now.
What we're talking about.
You won the league when Sunderland and Huddersfield Town come second. Have some shame, bro.
Right. Okay.
Bro, put your trousers up.
Hamza, I won the league. I won the league. I won the league in the late 90s when you were still a bum and you were doing nothing.
Yeah, but now you're a bum.
You had brother on the front of your shirt. And the thing is, now you're sitting here and you're calling me a bum when I've just beaten you. I beat you. I lowered you guys down. No, hold on. Because if you want to get shameless, we could 100% get shameless. I dominated on Pep. I dominated Pep. Do you know why? Because I got Pep and I lowered him to the lowest amount of shots he's had since he's come to this club. Since he's come to this club, I lowered him to the lowest amount of shots that he's ever had. He's never seen that before. He was like, oh my God, they've got us sorted out. They found us out. As soon as that game started, tactical masterclass from Arteta. from playing Jorginho to have the extra defensive help to the way we gave you possession at the start of the game. Come on, man. That was tactical masterclass from Arteta.
It wasn't.
Absolute tactical masterclass from Arteta. He outclassed Pep on that day. He outclassed Pep on that day. It doesn't matter because we were still creating chances. On that right side,
he had zero chances. Zero clear chances. Listen,
when Jesus was on that right side,
Vardy
didn't know where.
Pocketed him.
Hold on, because do you know how funny it is, Hamza? Do you know how funny it is? Vardy didn't even know who to mark.
Bro,
he was like, if I go and mark Jesus, then Ben White is gonna come round and he's got the ball. If I go and mark Ben White, then Jesus comes around, he's got the ball. Who do I mark? How many people were here next to me?
He showed me one thing. The hype about Wallahi about Declan Rice. Right back. My right 18-year-old back had him on lock. And my right back scored, you know. My right back, one second. My right back ran through him. And Martinelli he went past him. Martinelli had to drag it. But he scored, but he got ruled out. You know, because
he handballed it. So it would have never counted.
Okay.
He handballed it.
Yeah.
He handballed it. Don't try to be fraudulent. I will catch him out every time, guys. I will catch this guy out every time he tries to be fraudulent.
The problem with this English media, they've lied to you guys. Listen, the Rice is a bum. I swear to God, he's a bum.
He's not a bum.
He's a bum.
And I guarantee
I don't get tricked. I don't get tricked to this Rice.
Rice is an amazing midfielder.
He's a world class.
Amazing.
He's world class.
You know, because Hamza, you're asking me that now. You know, my definition of world class is a very high level. I can't just call anybody world class until they've played against the best. My definition of world class is they played in the Champions League against.
I would never hear this. No way.
So what happens? What happens if he dominates the game against Real Madrid? What happens if he dominates the game against Real Madrid or Bayern Munich? Then he is world class.
Right. I put money there. He's not dominating Real Madrid.
Hamza, listen,
bro, he can't dominate Lens. He cannot dominate Lens
on the pitch.
Let's think what you just said. Let's think what you said.
Hamza, Rice, so this is how I know. This is how I know. This is how I know you did not watch that game against Lens. Bro, I know you didn't watch that game. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because Rice was the best player on the pitch. For that Lens game, he was the best player on the pitch. That's how I know you did not watch that game. If you watched that game, you would have seen that he was the best player on the pitch.
Bro,
come on, Hamza. Let's not be disingenuous. Let's not be sitting here lying. Let's actually have a serious conversation.
Martinelli was given man of the match. Martinelli was given man of the match
because he scored the winner.
That's it.
Because he scored the winner, he was given man of the match.
Bro, I'm telling you now, 100%. Yeah. Okay, the guy said, don't swear now. Rice has the capacity to lead 3 lads into World Cup. Yeah, to play in the World Cup, yeah. But he will not. England will not win the World Cup, man. What are we doing here?
Big up, Q.
England will not win the World Cup. The guy will get dunked on, man. I've seen this. Loans are so many good men dunked on him. Don't ever go to Real Madrid and play. Bellingham is the guy.
Okay.
Bellingham is the English.
Hamza, what we're talking about here, we're talking about Rice is a very good midfielder.
He's good, but he's not special, man.
Since he's come into the Arsenal setup, name a better midfielder than him, apart from Basuma.
You know, I rate Partey ahead of him.
That's close.
You know, I rate Partey ahead of him. I rate Partey way ahead of him.
Ahead of Rice?
Yeah, 100%.
Right. That's a discussion that can be had.
I pray. 1 second. I pray Partey doesn't play for 2-3 months. You'll see.
No, he'll play.
I help because you need to appreciate it.
No, but Partey, the thing is, what you're not understanding is our midfield, as it's originally meant to be, is Thomas Partey, Declan Rice in the 8, and then you have Odegaard in front of them. That is the midfield that we're supposed to have. This has just become, I don't know what this video has now become. It's just become me and you just arguing about who's going to win the title. I don't know how much time you have, but we'll carry on until you say you need to go. But Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, and Odegaard is supposed to be this midfield, yeah, for Arsenal. I think playing that midfield, that's one of the best midfielders in the league. One of the best midfielders in the league.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I agree with that.
So how can you sit here and say you don't even rate Rice when in the last, since he's come into the club, firstly he came into that position against Manchester United and had to play the six. No, not Manchester United. Sorry, no, it was Manchester United where he had to play the six. He hadn't played it before. He hadn't played it apart from when he played it in the preseason. And did and couldn't perform well because he played in by himself. And what you have to say, he played as a lone six. So what you have to look at here, yeah, is that when you add Partey to that, and even now in the games that he's played very well, dominated the games. He's been the one who constantly running interceptions against you guys. He had 3 interceptions, key interceptions. He intercepted the ball from Mateus Nunes. He intercepted the ball when it was when you guys were trying to. No, but hold on, because you. This is Hamza. I've clocked onto you. You always do this. You always go and then you get you get Mateus Nunes, yeah, and you back him up when you want to make one of your points, but then you also trash him when you want to make another point.
No, he's good. He's good.
Come on, man. Let's not be disingenuous. Let's not act like Mateus Nunes is not a good player. Mateus Nunes is a good player. He was ready.
He's not special. He's not world class. Is he class? Is he David Silva's thing?
He's a good player. He's a good player. He's a good player. He's not world class.
So I'm not gonna. That's why I don't rave about him. I say he's a good player, but I don't rave about him. See, the thing is, with me and you guys will rave anything with 2 legs. Anything with 2 legs, do you think? Yeah.
Rice has proved it.
You have to be special. You have to be Rodri, KDB, Bernardo. Otherwise, I say, oh, you're okay. I'm not gonna rave Rice. You can sit down here for an hour. I will never say Rice. Wow, I swear to God. Barella, wow. Kimmich, wow. Rodri, wow. Rice? I swear, I don't. I've seen great players.
So are you telling me that Rice doesn't have the ability to become world class? Is that what you're telling me?
He'll never be world class. Never.
Oh my God.
No,
can somebody record this, please?
He will never be world class. In my eyes. In my eyes, remember who I put world class? Makelele, Patrick Vieira. He'll never be those levels. Never. He can sweat blood and tears. No way he's touching that level.
Is Rodri on that level?
What was it? You think he can reach Patrick Vieira's level?
Is Rodri on Patrick Vieira levels?
Bro. Now.
There you are. There you are.
No. Yeah, let me
we got him, people.
When Rodri retires, remember what I say to you? He'll be rated better than Patrick Vieira. When Rodri retires, I'm telling you now, you're sleeping on Rodri. He'll be better than Patrick Vieira. And Patrick Vieira is the greatest midfielder this country has ever seen. That's how much I respect.
agree with you.
Greatest midfielder this country has ever seen, Patrick Vieira. Because I saw this guy dominate. Yeah. And although he didn't win UCL, but the way that Rodri dominates games and takes me in clutch moments, when he retires, then. But I will not talk about. I'm not gonna. But Rice will never, ever, ever reach Patrick Vieira's level. He can sweat blood and tears, absolutely. Yeah, I'm telling you.
We're not saying that he's gonna reach Patrick Vieira levels. I'm just saying he's gonna become world class.
No, but that's world class to me.
No, but Hamza, bro.
Otherwise, I'm disrespecting
when it comes to Patrick Vieira is elite. There's difference between world class and there's difference between elite. Elite is only for a few players that have cemented themselves in that position as the best midfielders, the best attackers. Let's not sit here and act like you saying that Vieira is world class. That's not right. He's elite. He's an elite midfielder, one of the best. You can't be one of the best you've seen in the league. You can't.
Oh my God! You tell me Rice is one of the best I've ever seen in midfield in the Premier League.
I'm not talking about Rice. I'm talking about Vieira.
Vieira is the greatest.
Exactly. So he
I don't
can't be
even-
world
I don't
class.
even-
He has to be elite.
Yeah, I know, but well, I don't even entertain Roy Keane and Scholes and Gerrard. I don't entertain that. I don't, because what I talked about, that's domination. He picked the ball, defended like a dog, pulled out there, slided, they got the ball, won games. That is top player. Yeah, big up, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, let's see. Well, let's see what, bro. If you sign that 110 million guy, that boy from Kingston upon Thames, and he doesn't win the league, there's blood on your hands. And I'll have to say, you beat us, take that 3 points. But after this, the way you've trashed Man City, you Arsenal fans, we will never forget. Because we want to see, if you don't win the league, after all this talk, yeah, we'll see.
No, but Hamza, do you not know the reason why they trash you guys? Do you not know the reason why everybody is going for your necks? Because City fans had the audacity to come out after the game and say, well, we're missing Rodri. We're missing De Bruyne.
No.
Well, you said that came out of your mouth, Hamza.
Rodri
Came out of your mouth. You said we are missing Rodri.
Yeah, if we had Rodri,
we're missing this. We're missing that. Listen, oh, I missed Gundogan.
You scored from a deflected goal.
Gundogan got sold.
You scored from a deflected goal.
That does not matter.
It does not matter.
Nobody.
You scored from a deflected
goal. Hamza. Nobody remembers.
Nobody
remembers that what happened in games. The only thing that people remember, oh yeah, they won that game. Yeah, they won that game. Nobody cares what happened in the game. Nobody cares how you won it.
But you
as long as you win it. As long as you win it.
Are you
saying that if you go against Real Madrid in the Champions League final and you score a similar goal to what we scored against you guys, are you not going to celebrate that?
That's Real Madrid.
Are you not going to? That doesn't mean nothing. This is Manchester City.
Yeah, but I'll not
trust in the world. This is the triple winning team. Don't tell me that's Real Madrid. Are you going to celebrate that the same way?
Listen, but I'll not go to Real Madrid fans. I talk to Real Madrid fans. You guys don't talk to Real Madrid fans. You know the same.
Don't tell me. I beat. You seem to forget who you're talking to. I was the only English team.
Whenever we beat them,
Hamza, you forget who you're talking to, my brother. I was for a long time. I was the only team from England that went to the Bernabeu and beat them on their ground.
Yeah, 1-0.
That was against Ronaldo. That was, bro, these are big players. Roberto Carlos, Galacticos. I beat them.
I've beaten them. FC Sheriff have beaten them.
Yeah, FC Sheriff have beaten them. Galacticos. Henry beat them. Fabregas with the pass, Henry with the finish. So please, don't tell me I can't chat to Real Madrid. I've beat them before. Yeah, so please. But what you have to explain, you didn't answer the question. Will you celebrate that goal if you score it the same way we did in the Champions League final? Or are you saying, no, I'm not going to celebrate that. We won it off of a deflection. Why am I going to celebrate that?
I'll celebrate that if he gets me the trophy. If he gets me the trophy. If that's a deflected goal, but you didn't win the trophy. You don't win the trophy.
It doesn't matter. We won against you guys, and we celebrated the win. You're now criticizing us because our
ambition is to beat Man City. Arsenal fans' ambition and happiness is just to win one game against Man City. Hamza, you don't trust that team to win the league. You said it.
That game we beat you. Yeah, you have to understand how much of a mental block that was for us.
Forget this.
It was 12 years. It was 12 years. It was 12 years since we beat you. Or 12 games, sorry, since we beat you. I think it was 8 years. Yeah? It was 8 years since we beat you.
And you scored from a deflected goal after 8 years.
And then we finally beat you. We finally beat you. We finally beat you.
8 years, it took you 8 years.
But Hamza,
12 games.
Hamza,
you beat us by deflected goal. So you are happy. You are happy.
At the end of the day,
you beat us. No one said the way you summarize. You've beaten us after 8 years, 12 games. You've beaten us a deflected goal, so it makes you very happy. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. Hamza, you have to understand.
Please,
Hamza,
God, don't challenge me to be.
Hamza, what you have to understand. What you have to understand. Hamza, one second.
Oh my God.
Because what you have to understand is that what I've seen from City fans after we beat them is what you like to call victim mentality. Victim mentality from you, from other people on spaces, whatever. We've seen victim mentality from these fans because they come out. I expected City to come out and say, "Yeah, you know what? You were the better team on the day. You deserve that win."
We were a team. It was a game.
We were a better team. Brother, you created four chances, and one of them were on target. We created 11 chances, and 2 were on target. So what are you talking about,
Bro? Odegaard was so.
We were creating chances.
We were
creating chances.
You did not create a chance.
And at the end of the day, we took you lot on. We gave you lot possession, and we were hitting you on a break, and it worked out.
Oh my day!
And do you know what the cherry? Hold on. Do you know? One second.
I came up with this mentality.
Hamza, you know what the cherry on the top was? Do you know what the cherry on the top was? The cherry on top was the fact that we didn't even have Saka. If Saka was in that game, it would have been done for you lot.
That boy never does anything against us, man.
It would have been done for you lot.
No, listen.
I know you remember 2 years ago when he scored against you. I know you remember 2 years ago when he scored against
2 years ago. That boy got pocketed, got taken out in 15 minutes. That boy got humbled, did not do anything in the home game. Bernardo Silva pocketed him. Ake pocketed him in the FA Cup. And he got pocketed by Akanji. The home game got taken off in 20 minutes to go. That boy's embarrassing in big games.
Hamza.
That boy bottles in the game. Bring that boy. Line him up. I'm not scared of Saka. Saka's
he's still scored in every single home game we've had. He's still scored against you. So please, let's not sit here and act like you guys are so great this season. Because let's face it, when you lost Rodri, I feel like with De Bruyne, that's not even that much. It doesn't even make that much of a dent on your team because you can handle it without De Bruyne. But when Rodri came out of your team, you showed a chink in your armor.
No,
you showed there's a way that you can be hit.
The biggest mistake they made, and they need extra recruitment. That last year they were fighting on a tight. They had a small squad, and he said Pep loves small squad. But that's what I'm so happy. I am so happy because you know what? Pep's going to that legacy where he had Leroy Sané, Sterling, David Silva, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Yaya Toure, Fernandinho, Gundogan. You know when he had that elite midfielders, he's going to that. I know he's going to buy because he's realized I lost Gundogan. Yeah, I lost Rodri now. The two midfielders who normally play for us are not playing. And he's realized, that means I lost too many elite. They're all gone. Now, January transfer, he's in the market. Next summer, he's going to sign. Bro, you will see me with 3 extra midfielders. And the way you struggled against Rico Lewis in midfield is embarrassing. For 100 million signing. 100 million signing should be battering my 16-year-old, 18-year-old.
Hamza.
You struggled against an 18-year-old.
How many shots did he have?
1 second.
How many shots did he have?
That you spent 110 million and they could not deliver against Rico Lewis. Wallahi, Rico Lewis was on the pitch. I did not
Hamza, how many shots did he have? How many shots did he have?
Listen, before you ever compare me with Rodri, I'm comparing your man, that fraud from Kingston upon Thames, that guy. I'm watching him this year. And I bet you, the day I dare you Arsenal fans, the day you lose or you come out Champions League, hey, I am getting the compilation on that rice. 110 million. You will see. You're ready. Oh, Declan Rice, this, that. Oh my days. You become so unbearable. Declan Rice is just an ordinary midfielder. The guy is not special. Doesn't win. I don't see this guy like Edgar Davids or Clarence Seedorf or Patrick Vieira or this guy. This guy is it's like The way Liverpool used to rave about Henderson. And I told Liverpool fan, calm down, boy. Calm down. Henderson is nothing special. Now they've come out. You're right, Hamza. You're right. He wasn't special. Calm down with his hype about Declan Rice. Declan Rice won us the game. Oh, Declan Rice changed the game. Declan Rice. Is Declan Rice become Arsenal? Are you being carried by Declan Rice? Is your team Declan Rice FC? One second. Declan Rice.
Hamza, you're getting me mistaken.
FC.
Hamza, you're getting me mistaken with you guys. You guys are Rodri FC. If Rodri comes out, no, we're not. No, we're not. Because even when Declan Rice came out, when Declan Rice comes out,
I'm using Declan Rice.
Hamza, when Declan Rice comes out, I can still play. I have players there that can take his position. I have Thomas Partey. Yeah, I have a Jorginho who can take his place and do somewhat of a good job, a decent job. You have Calvin Phillips, and even he's not being used. And what about Phil Foden? Let's talk about. Let's have a quick. Let's have a quick word about Phil Foden, this fraudulent Englishman. Starboy.
Starboy is good, man. Starboy
is he gonna get starts?
Let me tell you something. You know that Starboy that you laugh? He's won more league titles than Thierry Henry.
That's fine. Listen, Hamza, there's something called winning by association.
Yeah, but he's won 5
winning by association. Yeah, he was there. All he had to do is play his 3 games, 4 games.
He's won more league titles that he gave Sami Nasri, Robin van Persie, Leb, all these guys. Lamini.
That's fine.
That's
fine. You could bring it up. But Hamza, at the end of the day, he was just associated. He didn't play massive parts to winning those league titles, did he?
But will you win the league? Let me ask a question. After all this talk, are you going to win the league? Yes or no?
Hamza, I already said to you, it's not that easy for me to say. Yes, we're definitely going to win the league.
There you are.
Anyway, listen, Hamza, you're fraudulent. 44 people still in here. Thank you very much for tuning in with us today. Me and Hamza just went on a back and forth. I can argue with this guy for hours and hours. Hamza.
Also, my hairline. Yo, my hairline. I'm proud of my hairline, man. I love my hairline. I'll never get hair transplant, man. You think I'm a fraud? You think I'm going to come here and say, oh, my hairline, mommy. Oh, someone said about my teeth, I got a gap and I'm for hairline. Oh, no. Listen, I don't do that. I come here and say, yo, I'm going to win the league. I go to my mom and say, no, a bold fraud like me. I come here. I rattle every Arsenal fan. My managers rattle. I rattle even your dog called Win. When I come and talk, your Win goes, meow, and he goes in the corner.
So wait, hold on. You just done a dog and then done a cat sound. Wallahi, this is God, bro. Wallahi. Hey, listen, Hamza, appreciate you for coming through. Where can they find you, man? Where can they find you?
There's the one. I left it there.
Hamza Talks Ball. Hamza Talks Ball. Yeah, guys, go subscribe to his channel, man. Go subscribe to his channel. They're doing some really good content over there as well. But listen, at the end of the day, hopefully we can come out on top over City. Hamza the fraud will continue telling you guys that Saka does absolutely nothing in these games. Because at the end of the day, Saka has scored every time they've played us at home. Every time they played him at home, Saka scored. So let's face it, they're lucky that Saka was not on the pitch on that day.
Lucky.
Otherwise, Hamza would be crying. He'd be like,
I'm depressed because I should have been a team that dropped to Lens. And you know what? I can't wait. Listen, I can't wait for your downfall. Yeah, your downfall is coming. We know how it ends. You don't trust your manager, all you Arsenal fans. You don't trust your manager. You don't believe he's going to win the league. You're just told, oh, Declan Rice. Declan Rice ain't going to win he's not going to win you the league. So at the end of the night, big up everyone here. At the end of the day, City are going to bring that title back home. It's my title. It's my Premier League. It's my honor. You can't do anything. At
the end of the day, we'll see what happens, man. The title is ongoing. The season is ongoing, so we'll see what happens. But, yeah, Hamza, thank you very much for joining me. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. We are going to leave you now. But please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one.